Oh, feels good to be back. I'm going in a YouTube thingamabobber now. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I gotta wake up. Hello to my YouTube peoples, because nobody's here yet. We're playing VTuber Connect. VTuber plays VTuber Connect. Let's freaking go. Okay. Anyways, I'm tired as frick right now. It's late, so I mean, I think I'll have to. I don't know how long this VOD is gonna be, this video, but you know what? We're gonna freaking play this as long as we can, and then we're gonna see how far we can get. We're gonna play. All right, let's just jump into it. Let's start it up. Honestly, I've had this game on my desktop like forever, literally forever. I've just never played it. But now that I'm a VTuber, we can play some of this VTuber Connect. We can play VTuber Connect as a VTuber. Let's freaking go. Dude, I was literally on this loading screen for like a good minute or two, because this music is so freaking peaceful that I was literally about to fall asleep just to this. So whoever composed this, you did a freaking good job, and I would love to hear more of your music throughout the game. So without further ado, let's start the game. Oh, what the frick? Wait, did I just... Okay, it jumped immediately into the game. Okay. Did I miss something? No. Okay, so it just... Okay, it just kind of dropped me here. The sounds of heavy armor, clashing steel, and furious button mashing fill the air. You know, I haven't actually done a lot of visual novels, so this will be pretty interesting. The girl in front of me is deeply focused, rhythmically bobbing her head to match with her character's actions. Yeah. This is the final boss of the video game she's been trudging through for over 50 hours of in-game time. Man, you can't be throwing these big words at me. I'm too freaking tired. My eyes are glued to the chaotic but methodical movements of the characters in-game. I've not eaten this entire day, but this is the conclusion to a month-long journey of constant revives, unlucky deaths, quote-unquote, and cathartic victories. Wait, how does it... Oh, okay. I will either see this fight to the end, or I will die trying. Wait, am I pressing it, or is it just going by itself? Please end this soon, though. I'm actually starving. Are these like the texts? I'm so confused. The towering figure slashes at the player's character on screen, but the attacks are met with perfectly timed rolls. Suddenly, the boss contorts its body to slash behind itself, landing a direct blow to the player. What is she playing, like Elden Ring or something? Did you forget about the attack pattern? Says Shuma. Oh no! She's one hit away from death. If she dies here and restarts again, that means another 10-minute long dance where she has to dodge 10 attacks for every one attack she gets in. Ooh, very descriptive, Shota. Also another 10 minutes where I get the urge to backseat and don't get to eat. You can still eat and watch the stream, come on, man. The starry-eyed girl starts leaning forward in true gamer fashion to indicate that she's completely focused and locked in. Okay. Within the game, the armored player manages to land a successful string of hits. Okay, so she's my kind of girl. She's a gamer girl. The health bar of the boss almost drops to 0, but there is not enough time to get another hit in before the boss can retaliate. Okay. Showing perfect restraint, the girl manages to roll away in time to dodge the counterattack. Oh, it was on play mode the entire time. God, I'm freaking slow. Jesus, that's what that means. Okay. This is what happens when I stream when I'm tired. This is it. A silver... This is it. A sliver of health on both sides. Any one successful hit will mean victory. The boss leaps into the air. The player character paces back and forth as if to accurately measure the distance between them and and the descending foe. Right before the moment of the landing, the player character rolls immediately to the side. Anticipating the follow-up attack, another roll is performed in immediate succession. The timing ends up being flawless, and there's now a golden opportunity to strike. The sword of the armored character is brought down, slashing through the boss monster. The boss falls on his knees and starts disintegrating. It just got Thanos snapped. Finally. I immediately start clapping in joy that both the girl and my immediate suffering has come to an end. Oh shoot, god dang it, I'm slow. It's... oh god, okay, I gotta get my girl voice going. It's done. The girl's body sinks back to indicate that she's expended most of her energy. A monologue from the armored character starts playing to indicate... Frick's sake, can I just please read a sentence without reading that? A monologue from the armored character starts playing to indicate the end of the journey. The end credits start rolling as the screen fades away to black. Let me just read that again. A monologue from the armored character starts playing to indicate the end of the journey. The end credits start rolling as the screen fades away to black. And that was a great... Oh god. That's... I cannot do a girl voice. That was a great... God dang it. Oh my god, I feel like a freaking loser. I'm sorry. That was... Frick, okay. Lock in. I gotta lock in. Go full actor mode here. That was a great game. Bro, oh my god. Okay, I can't stay here. I'm gonna be here all night. Let me drink some water. That was a great game. It truly was. I cross my arms and nod my head in agreement from the other side of the screen. It took a while, but it's finally over. It took a while, but it's finally over. I really loved the feel of the controls. It felt like I had complete agency over my character's movements. I can tell they put a lot of effort in the way the character... Freak. God dang it. I can tell they put a lot of effort into the way that the character moves. It also helped that the quality of the soundtrack, art, and direction itself made for an overall immersive experience. Kind of like what's happening here. Come on, game. I didn't know you were going to be meta. And the female lead, just look at her design. I was basically drooling the entire game. Let me read that actually normally. I'm gonna stop giggling throughout all this freaking visual novels. I'm gonna freaking explode. Not like that. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, I gotta watch what I say too. And the female lead, just look at her design. I was basically... God dang it, I can't not laugh at that. Okay. And the female lead, just look at her design. I was basically drooling the entire game. Oh shoot. I might draw some fan art of her later. Of course you would. Same. No, she's mine. Dang. I didn't think it would take me this long to finish the game. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for today since I have some... Dang, she'd be for real. Oh god, why am I lagging? Okay. Alright, I might stop here for today since I have some stuff I should get done today. But first, I might step outside to take a walk. Like a... Never mind. VTubers don't do that. What are you talking about? Step out... Frick, wrong voice. Step outside, you? Yes, I'm... God, I can't stop laughing. This game is too funny. In a good way. Yes, I'm doing what they call touching grass. Shocking, I know. But actually... oh, frick. Why am I lagging so much? Okay. But actually, I went downtown yesterday for the first time in a while. It was because of... It was because the new line of graphics cards that's come out had freaking... Oh my god, I can't read. Dude, I swear I'm blind. Like, half the time, my brain is so slow. God dang it. It was because the new line of graphics cards had come out not too long ago. I was trying to buy 2 for myself. But guess what? They were only letting people buy 1. Makes sense, given they're normally sold out in most places. I know it's because of the shortage, but still. The employee actually looked annoyed with me that I wanted to buy 2. Maybe he just thought I was a scalper and was part of the reason that there was a shortage. These dang scalpers, give me my Funko Pops. I was told that I have to wait a month before buying another one. I think I might just look online and order them instead. I would think you could just ask someone to go with you and have them buy one as well. But I guess I shouldn't be talking. I don't have any other friends. Ask a friend? Nah, I don't want to inconvenience other people. Basically, she's saying she ain't got no friends. VTuber's friends? That's a funny story. When did you get so funny? Oh, okay. Who was the one who said I have no friends? Oh shoot, uh-oh. Oh no. I'm too tired to hunt you down. I'll spare you for today. There wouldn't be oh my god, I'm freaking slow. There wouldn't have been any problems if there was someone with me though. Why don't you come with me next time? Oh god. Why don't you come with me next time? Oh, for frick's sake. Why don't you come with me next time? Teehee. Oh, frick. Okay. Why the cringe response? Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye. No! Anyways, no. No. Okay, you know what? Let me just check the stream to see if my audio is good. I literally checked it already. But I want to check one more time. Hello. You know what? Actually, I might just turn down my stream a little bit. Oh, not my freaking game. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Editor, edit this out. There we go. No. Yeah, that's right. Feel bad about it. No, but actually, I have to get going now. Ending the stream here. I'll catch up to Super Chats tomorrow. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, donated, and came to watch at any point. Oh yeah, and I wanted to remind everyone that my anniversary stream is in 9 days. That's weird. I would have expected her to sound a bit more exciting about her anniversary. Well, I wouldn't know. I'm reading it off the screen. But I guess I said it in the right tone then. Maybe she's just a bit tired. Thanks again for coming to Mana's stream. Bye-bye. Back to reality. Wait. Why am I blanking on the song? Hold up. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, he's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't. Cavities. Okay, anyways. I closed the lid off my laptop as I get up to stretch the muscles I've neglected to use for the day. Speaking of which, oh my god, my foot is dead. Oh fudge. Oh, I didn't actually think my foot would be this dead. Jesus. Okay, let me readjust myself too. Not that I use them much anyways. Another day, another great Mana stream. I can't believe it's almost her first anniversary. It's hard to imagine that she'd be able to grow so fast in such a short amount of time. Man, wish I could relate. Just kidding. It's only been half a year since I started watching her, but I've already made sure. It's only been half a year since I started watching her, but I've fudge. But I managed to make sure. Let me just restart the entire. God dang it. It's only been half a year since I started watching her, but I've made sure to make it to every single stream, which hasn't been an easy road. Honestly, respect. I could feel myself almost transcending my human form during one of her subathons. He was ascending from watching a VTuber. But this is what being a Mana fan means. We walk this harsh path of silent hole-digging, endurance streams, and meme song karaoke sessions along with her. Sometimes we are graced with situation ASMR streams or professionally made song covers. I wanted to do that too, not the ASMR, but the songs. I suppose I can check out some of the other VTubers I follow while Mana is offline. I still haven't eaten today, but if streams are not watched live, then what is the point? My foot has the needles, bro. Oh my god. My friend Totoro, what the frick? Is that even allowed? Is that freaking Neon Genesis? What the frick? And dude, I almost thought that was like, what's his name from Tekken? Kazuya or whatever? Fudge! Oh fudge, my foot. My foot is dead, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna end the stream freaking amputated, bro. What the frick? Watching a recording of a stream, aka a VOD, is akin to watching an anime months or even years after it's ended. What's wrong with that, bro? What do you mean? What's wrong with that? Isn't that, I like that better. I like just binging shows. What do you mean? Although it is cool to watch it while it's airing too. Like I'm watching Pseudo Harem, freaking amazing show. You should watch it. Literally not being paid to promote it, but I still love it. I love it so much to recommend it. Also, you know what? Hold up. Maybe I should talk about some more anime shows I like. If you guys would like to see that, just let me know. You missed the experience of having live reactions and being in the moment. People would have already moved on to the next thing to talk about after the stream ends. I scrolled through the list of currently live VTubers. Born too late to explore the earth. Born too early to explore the universe. Born just in time to live through the VTuber boom. I don't know, I might be a little late, honestly. Yeah, but hey, here I am, right? I'm just happy to be here. I truly am living the best timeline. Ring, ring. Your phone ringing. Pick up the phone. I pick up my ringing phone to feel. I pick up my ringing phone to see a familiar name displayed. Hello, Yokone. What's up? Shuma, that's what I should be asking you. Have you spent all day watching VTubers again? Of course not. I stepped outside to take the trash out earlier today. You haven't eaten a bite today yet either, have you? I have been consuming the entertainment media of live streaming. Quite feeling it if you ask me. Oi. Oi, don't make me come over there and punch you. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to. Oi, don't make me come over there and punch you. Look here, I know it's the first summer after you've entered college, but how long do you expect to just watch VTubers all day? This isn't a phase, it's a lifestyle. Besides, I watch anime and play games as well. And it's not like my grades are bad. It's not your academic performance that I'm worried about. Have you given up on trying to make friends? I know with the recent pandemic and all, it might have been more difficult to meet new people. Oh, so this is during COVID. Oh shoot. You guys, I didn't say COVID. I promise. I'm sorry. Don't ban me. Don't take my video down. But this is when the 19. This is when the thing was going around. The pandemonium. The Corfish 9+10. Yeah, that's pretty much when the VTuber boom was going on, so understandable. Have a nice day. And you may not have found what you were looking for in a... Wait, I did not read that right. And you might not have found what you were looking for in your first semester, but you still should make an effort to try and form some meaningful relationships. What do you mean I have one right here? I'm talking to you. I have been forming meaningful relationships, just with streamers instead. I think my man's is starting to get some gray hairs. Why go through the pain of in-person Oh wait, that's not Yuko. Why go through the pains of in-person relationships when I can... Oh my god. Why go through the pains of in-person relationships when I can just spend my whole time in the comfort of my room? Yo, what's up, Aya? We just playing a little bit of VTuber Connect. Visual novel. There's no worrying about having to awkwardly acknowledge people if you make eye contact. Still can't talk. If you make eye contact or wondering if asking them for a favor would inconvenience them. We both know... we both know that these are two very different things. There are some things you can't get out of watching a streamer that you get from interacting with people. How have you been, Aya? I haven't seen you in a while. I can't be like you. I don't want to come off as friendly or amiable unless I'm really forcing... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't come off as friendly or amiable unless I'm really forcing myself. Compared to me, you get along with everybody pretty much effortlessly because of your positivity. God dang it. I can't talk. Oh my god. Let me just reset that. Compared to me, you get along with everyone pretty effortlessly because of your positivity and kindness. You don't have to be like me. I guarantee you there are people out there that like you for you. And what you said isn't completely true. I have plenty of struggles in my own relationship, and there are people out there that I don't get along with despite me trying. You're gonna speak German? Oh my god. Well, have you been practicing? I can't, dude. I mean, you're not excited. I feel like, well, okay. How comfortable are you with speaking German? Because speaking a different language, honestly, I would love to do that. No comment. I mean, okay, I'll just believe that you're a totally natural born German speaker, obviously. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of also nerve-wracking because you're speaking with probably native German speaking peoples. So. You have your own unique qualities that will allow you to connect with people. I actually did go to a meetup recently. It was a week ago. Tiny bit? Oh, okay. Well, a tiny bit's better than nothing. But hey, whatever. Okay. Oh god. Here we go. We got Bonks Bonker in the chat. Hold on. What's up, Bonks Bonker? Ran for short. I don't mind that. But yeah, no. Speaking German sounds fun. Oh yeah, I bet you remember Bonks Bonkers from the last stream. I actually didn't go to a meetup recently. It was a week ago. Oh fudge. I couldn't connect with any of the people I met. they would just talk to me about sports or the classes. There's nothing wrong with those topics, but I couldn't relate at all. They just seemed so carefree and uninspired. Like they were just going with the flow without any issues. They couldn't relate to my own interests either. It took less than an hour for me to become exhausted from all of it and go home. You're tired? I don't blame you. It's probably really early for you. Honestly, I'm a bit tired too because it's kind of just a little late for me. I hear the sound of a long sigh escape from Yuko Ne's mouth. Don't... Oh god. It's 655? Oh my god. No, but yeah, that's actually pretty early. Do you... No, I know what you meant, don't worry. Don't you think there's a more... Oh. Don't you think that there's a more... Don't you... Oh god. Okay, now that there's actual people watching me, oh god, I got it. Don't you think that there's more to them than what they were? Just showing on the surface to someone they had just met? Even if they had some deep-seated passions or problems in their lives, they wouldn't want to show them to... God, I'm so slow at reading, Jesus Christ. Okay, buddy, okay. Oh, thank you for the support, bonkers. Oh, yes, I love you too. Totally. Thank you for the support. Even if they had some deep-seated passions or problems in their lives, they wouldn't want to show them to someone they had just met, right? Oh my god, no. Oh god, you guys are gonna have to go through my cringy freaking voice acting. Okay, it's fine. This is fine. Of course, I'm not Oh god. Okay. I'm surprised you guys aren't in Discord right now, but... Anyways. Of course, I'm not expecting you to make friends with anybody and everybody. I think having a few intimate relationships that you value and take comfort in is completely fine. Trying to make more friends isn't necessarily always better. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool, Aya. Thanks for, I just appreciate you for stopping by. I'm glad to hear that. Bonkers. What? No. Okay. I'm so ashamed. I'm also gonna have Aya Cat listen to my voice acting as well. Aya Cat, I'm so grateful that you stopped to basically all my streams, and I'm so grateful that you talk with me all the time, and that you check up. And yes, I'm not disregarding you, I promise. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Anyways. I'm thinking of having a more... Dude, I can't get through one sentence without freaking messing up. God dang it. This is how I know I need to do more reading. I think... Wait, didn't I just call you Aya? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry if I messed up. Didn't I just say Aya? Like, then okay. Okay. I'm sorry if I messed up. Aya. I'm tired right. I'm sorry. But okay. Yes. I will call you Aya from now on. I'm sorry if I slipped up there. I think having a few intimate relationships that you value and take comfort in is completely fine. Trying to make more friends isn't necessarily always better. Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to say Aya Cat. I get what you're saying, but I can really be expected. Oh my god. Okay. I get what you're saying, but I can really be expected to try and get to know each person on the chance that I might like them? Oh, I'm slow. Okay, let me just read that one more time. I get what you're saying, but can I really be expected to try and get to know each person on the chance that I might like them? I'm fine as it is, just watching VTubers to fill my relationships. Which, I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but I mean, if it works for him, I guess. Look, I'm still really appreciative that you ended up picking up this lifestyle, quote-unquote lifestyle change. Before then, I know you weren't in the best headspace. VTubers helped you more than I ever could, and I'm grateful for that. That's not... It's true. I was powerless when you needed support, and I didn't want that to happen again. I don't want that to happen again. It's apparent that you enjoy watching VTubers, and that's completely fine. But I don't think those are the only interactions you should have. Bro, this is like a full-on intervention. What is it? You have to stop watching VTubers. Show what's his name? I totally forgot. Stop watching VTubers. Brain rot. You're gonna die. You're gonna... Okay, I'm sorry. Could you try making an honest effort again to try and meet some people? Like maybe joining a club or going to a local event. Please? For me? Then Yoko's just like, stop being a shut-in. Get some freaking sunlight. Shoma. Alright, I'll step outside, but only for a day. But in exchange, I don't want you blaming yourself for how I felt back during winter break. Sounds like a deal. By the way, I'll be in town briefly for business in a few days. I'll stop by your place, so let's grab dinner. Let's grab dinner that night. Sure thing. Just call me. Oh my god, I almost thought that said just let me call my boyfriend. I was like, what the fudge? That's how you know I'm tired. Jesus Christ. Sure thing. Just call me beforehand when you're on the way instead of just barging in like you always do. How cool. You should be glad your older sister comes for a surprise visit. Oh, so this is my older sister. Okay. I just thought it was like a friend, a girlfriend. No, bro, I did not work today. I do work tomorrow, though. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention, remember the time I asked you for some recommendations for VTubers because I was curious? I finally got around to checking some of them out. Yeah. I heard you're going to the state fair tomorrow though, so that's about to be sick. I won't be able to come, but I'm going Tuesday. Oh? Can't say this is personally my thing. I don't really get much of what's going on. I don't really play video games, so I don't understand any of the gaming streams, while a lot of the others were mainly chatting about topics I don't really understand. Some clips I saw just consisted of really simple things, like a girl sitting down on a chair, or another falling down off camera. Ooh, nice. You better make the most of it. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, y'all's have fun at the state fair. Oh, hey, is my stream lagging? Or is my stream fine? Because on my computer, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, on my computer it is lagging a bit, but that's probably just because I'm running it on here. There was another clip of a girl saying FAQ. What's up with that? What, she thought it was like saying FU or something? Don't question it. Wait, what does FAQ mean? For... Oh shoot, I don't even know what FAQ means. Hold up. Oh, what the fudge? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, fudge. Oh god, I'm messing everything up. Wait, what? No, don't. What the frick am I doing? Okay, hold up. What am I doing here? How did I make that pop up? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. The irony is lost when I have to explain it. Wait, I didn't even see what that said. Oh, okay. Hold up. Let me just search up what FAQ means. FAQ. Frequently asked question. Wait, what? Okay. After looking it up, I still don't understand it because I'm slow. But I'm guessing it's just answers to frequently asked questions because that's what it stands for. The irony is lost when I already have to explain it. But that's about what I expected. I even told you that you wouldn't understand much. Hey, I wanted to try and understand your interests a bit more. Can't say I understand any of them better after checking it out though. But that's alright. As long as this is something you personally take solace in, just remember that there are other things out there that can bring you happiness, like a real life girl. Anyways, I gotta go now, so let's catch up in a few days. Sounds good. See you later. Bye bye. I laid my phone on my desk and let out a sigh. That sister of mine, she really doesn't have to worry about me so much. Well, that's just like her. I feel a peace of mind when I know she's looking out for me. I guess I could try and follow her advice, but I'm not really expecting much. Even if I did, it would probably end... God dang it. Even if I did, it would probably end up being something superficial. The type of relationship where we would pretend to care about each other's interests and only associate with each other when there's something to be gained. This is why I stick to watching VTubers. There's no expectation for me to live up to a certain standard, aside from me behaving in chat. These streamers share my passions and interests, so I won't be judged or misunderstood for what I do. I don't expect people I meet off the street to be able to understand me. I let out a long sigh and look out the window. I might as well just stop by the convenience store to grab a bite. There should also be a new issue of the weekly VTuber magazine. I heard Mana will be I heard Mana will be on this edition's cover. Dang, Mana is for... I should play kindergarten? Bro, I already did that like 14 years ago. Just kidding. No, but I know what you mean. The thing is, I already kind of know what happens in kindergarten. So if I did play kindergarten, I would just be playing just to play it. I would already know what's coming up and all that. But kindergarten's a really good game. Welcome back, Aya. I'm greeted by the harsh glare of the sun as I... Okay, I need to wake up. Slap myself 3 times. I'm greeted by the harsh glare of the sun as I get my first exposure of sunlight that day. Why do you love it when you know spoilers? Kindergarten 2, I pretty much already knows what happens in that one as well. Although it has been a while since I've watched anyone play it, so, you know, maybe it would be a little fresh if I did play it, but I don't know. We'll see. Kindergarten is a really good game, and Kindergarten 2 is as well, so I'll consider it. I don't know, I like it when I don't know spoilers. Leads to the moment and gets you excited? I guess I could see why you'd like spoilers. It depends, honestly. Like I was watching a show, and I did search up, like, it's currently airing, so I watched it, and then I got to, like, the recent episode, and I wanted to know what happens, so I basically just searched up what happens, or how it ends. I don't even know how it ends still. It's confusing, but I think that was for the best. Unpacking? Yeah, Unpacking might be another cool game. I haven't seen much of that one. I only saw the moment where they put the diploma under the bed. But yeah, it is a pretty chill game from what I've heard and saw. Maybe I'll play it, but I do kind of like games with an actual narrative and like actual like gameplay. Well, never mind. But yeah, Unpacking seems like a cool game, so we'll see if I play this. I arrive at the local store, located a few blocks from my apartment. Story-based game? Okay. I do like my story-based games. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out then. It would be a pretty chill stream too, if I just was packing stuff and talking. You know what? That actually sounds like a pretty fun idea. I might have to write that down and do it sometime. As I approach the magazine section, I see a figure of a girl standing at... Okay, I gotta lock in. I need to make sure that I read every single word correctly so I don't mess up. As I approach the magazine section, I see a figure of a girl standing... Okay, I already messed up. God dang. As I approach the magazine... Okay. Oh, jeez. Kind of streaming late. I'm freaking tired. As I approach the magazine section, I see a figure of a girl staring at the last copy of the VTuber magazine. I immediately notice the dark circle under her eyes, reflecting the wary aura that's exuding from her. Even I don't ever look this dead inside when my donations get ignored. All this guy talks about is VTuber stuff. Sally Face? I think I've seen a little bit of Sally Face. I don't know, it just looks kind of creepy, honestly. But maybe I'll look more into Sally Face. I don't know that much about it, honestly, besides like the graphics. So I don't know, it looked kind of scary, but we'll see about Sally Face as well. I don't know if Sally Face is at the top of my list. Okay, sounds good. This might be a grim reminder of the harsh reality. Okay, I gotta get my act together. Rub the eyes open a bit. This might be a grim reminder of the harsh realities of the 3D world. It's a stark contrast to the positive atmosphere of VTuber streams, like this one. Sally Face's good story? Okay, I might have to look into that. Positive atmosphere of VTuber streams. That's like this one right here. Positive atmosphere. Right? Right, guys? Messed up, but you love it. Okay. Dang, if you guys are gushing that much over it, I might have to look into it. Okay, so basically this MC, this main character of this visual novel, is like some sort of otaku guy who would rather stay inside and watch VTubers. I mean, no hate, honestly. I mean, respect. Gotta go? Okay. Well, it's been nice catching up with you, Aya. Have fun with speaking German. Hope it goes well. Okay. She appears to be lost in thought, staring at the image of Mana on the cover of the magazine. She notices my presence and turns my way. Oh, sorry. Did you want the last copy of the VTuber magazine? Wow, even her voice sounds like she's dead. Oh, shoot, she sounds dead inside? Okay. You streamed earlier. I might be able to catch you. Stream earlier? Earlier? What do you mean earlier? Wait, so you want me to stream like when it's like 4 or 5 a.m. for you? Or like, that seems pretty early for you at least. I don't know, I'm more of a night owl, so I just kind of stream during the later hours. But honestly, it'd probably be better for me too if I streamed earlier. Wow, even her voice sounds dead inside. I'm so used to hearing voices full of life on stream that I didn't realize that people could sound like this. Were you gonna buy it? If you were, then that's alright. No, that's okay. Did you want it? I gotta sound dead inside. I guess she's being nice and letting me have it. Thanks, yeah, I was planning on getting it. Well, in that case, I will be buying it first. Huh? Jokes. You can take it. This girl. I guess she does have a bit of life in her. Thanks. I take extra caution picking up the magazine in case she tries to mess with me some more, but she just looks at me with a smug smile. So you're a fan of Oh, frick. Maybe I'm sounding a bit too tired. So you're a fan of VTubers. That's an understatement. VTubers are my lifeblood. VTubers is my life. Oh, just curious. Why do you like VTubers? Offering a chance for me to talk about my favorite thing in the world? Say no more. First off, there's an implicit assumption that these people were... Oh god, too many words. I can't read. First off, there's an implicit assumption that these people with anime avatars are going to share a common interest in Japanese entertainment media. I automatically build a connection with them because of that, as well as the immediate attraction that I have to them, that I have to their well-designed model. Okay, buddy. Well, to be fair, the artists do work hard on these models, so I don't blame him. Yeah, maybe I should stream earlier. That'd probably be... I should probably stream at like an earlier time. That way I don't gotta be sleeping in. Anyways. Next, VTubers often have a wide breadth of talent, including drawing, singing, dancing, and voice acting, which appeal to people. VTubers are just generally God dang it. VTubers are just generally entertaining people that are nice to be around. While I'm watching a VTuber stream, it's almost like I'm hanging out with them. 9? Maybe 9 o'clock, maybe early, maybe late. I don't know. I still gotta figure out what time I should stream. It's probably not good that I'm streaming this late. Maybe not a lot of people see my stream because of that. Overall, VTubers are just these incredible bundles of character and talent. It's almost otherworldly. I beam with pride at my detailed explanation, but I'm met with a blank expression. See, that's what happens when you explain too much. You just get met with a blank expression. Not that I know of that or anything. I see. She doesn't look very impressed by my explanation. I'm starting to think I might have creeped her out a little. Maybe I should have said I liked them because they're cute or funny. But, hey, she was the one who asked. Hey, I like this man's confidence. Say, have you ever thought of... God dang it. Say, have you ever thought that these VTubers aren't real? Huh? What do you mean? These are real people. Behind the avatars. I know, but what if that VTuber persona is not really who they are? What if the person behind them acted completely differently? Isn't that just life in general? Like, people can act all nice and stuff, but then they're secretly Dr. Disrespects or Chris Tyson's. They're on the prowl. Or like somebody could look, the opposite. Someone can look tired and like dead inside, but actually they're really cool and fun. Just because, I'm just saying, like, this could apply to anything, honestly, not just VTuber personas. But I get where she's coming from. Yes, that's true. What if the person behind the What if the person behind them acted completely different? It's almost like the VTubers doesn't actually exist as a person. Well, he did say they were good at voice acting and acting in general, so you heard that, guys? You gotta be good at acting if you want to be a VTuber. Just kidding. I pause at the abruptness of the question. This typically wouldn't be the type of question that you would ask someone you just met. But I don't like the implications that are being made about VTubers, so I'll bite. Well, I don't doubt that they're a different person. Wait, oh frick. Well, I don't doubt that there are any differences in the way that people present themselves on stream as the way that people act in their personal lives. People act differently depending on the situation. Like how to act in front of strangers versus how you act at home. Dude, oh my god, dude, this guy's inside my head, what the fudge? That's true for VTubers as well, I guess. I guess it depends on the situation. Why are they acting differently? That's true. What about this? You have a person that acts a certain way, but for the sake of playing a VTuber persona, they have to adopt a different personality and act in a way that they usually never would. Well, see, here's the thing with that. If you become a VTuber and you start streaming and whatnot, I think what you should do is just be yourself. Just be yourself. That way, if you want to, lean into your persona more, then you can just, it would be easy. You don't have to become like some freaking some like two personality kind of person, like flip-flopping. And if you really are terrified of being on stream or becoming a VTuber, expressing too much, you could just be yourself. You gotta you'll get more comfortable as you get into it, honestly, I'd say. But you should just honestly express things you would and not really play up a character. That's the best way to, I feel, in my opinion. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. You could honestly play any character you want. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, literally my character, right? My character is probably not like me in real life. But I'm just, like, personality-wise, I'd say just be yourself if you don't want to play a character or something like that. Or else you're going to get trapped and you're going to feel like, oh, I got to be this, or else my audience won't like me, or they'll see me as fake or something. So I think the key to this is be yourself. That way, when you get more comfortable, you can become more, expressive and all that. But at least you're being true to yourself. Anyways, that was a whole entire rant. I did not mean to do that. But I'm preaching right now. My bad. Let's get back to the game. But yeah, everything I say is true from the heart. Would you consider that VTuber to not be real? That the person was just playing a character? In that case, yeah, probably. The idea that an idolized VTuber isn't actually real is one that wouldn't sit well with anybody's mind. But thinking about it, there is some validity to that idea. I watch VTubers all the time, but I always just assumed that there was a person behind the avatar that acted the same way. As much as I hate to admit, I guess there's always the possibility that there might be a real person behind the avatar who's just playing the part. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the VTuber isn't quote-unquote real. What would even constitute to them as being real? Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like being a VTuber, I guess I do kind of do things differently than I would in real life and all that. It depends on the situation, because, like, everyone's gonna act different in any situation, right? Like, when you're acting, like, let's say at work, you're gonna act friendly, you're gonna act all this and that. When you're at home, you're gonna do this and that. Let's say you do a side gig like VTubing or something, you're gonna act like this and that. I don't know if any of them can technically be considered real. But if I go into that debate, we're gonna be here for a while about who's the real me and who's the real you, and how do you know which one is the real you. But let's just we could save that for a different time. That is interesting. That is a discussion that I would love to talk about, though. This is making my head hurt. Yeah. No, I get that. I guess there's an argument to be made that because there isn't a real person that would act that way completely naturally, that identity must not be quote-unquote real. But at the same time, it's pretty difficult for a person playing a character to hide their individual quirks and mannerisms, even if they're adopting a completely different personality. So what this man's just saying is, why am I doing like a whole analysis right now? I should just be playing the game, what the frick? But no, what Shoma is saying is, yeah, people can become different people, or they can talk differently, they can take on different personas, but you're always gonna have something that leads back to you as a person. At least that's what I believe he's saying. That might just end up being a different side of a person. I see. I don't think it's exactly as simple as separating yourself from the part that you might be forced to play. There will likely always be a part of that person that shows. At the very least, in the minds of the fans, the experience and the memories they have with that VTuber are real. Maybe that's what matters. Yeah, maybe that's what... Okay, yeah, have a good night. Bonk bonkers. Bonk bonkers. Yeah, no. Have a good night, Don. Did you take that line from your favorite anime? No. Don't tell me he did. No shot. You got me. But there is some truth to it. I don't want to believe that my experiences with the VTuber will all be for nothing because the person behind the avatar is just playing the part. Well, it wouldn't necessarily be for nothing. Yeah, no. If you enjoy watching VTubers, then you should be allowed to do that. And if it makes you happy, you should do that. You should continue doing that. I promote that. Honestly, as long as it's not affecting your like life as a whole, like you're not getting addicted to it, then honestly do it. But if it starts hurting your mental health and that, then that's when you need to take a break or, you know, do like something about it. But honestly, watching VTubers, in my personal opinion, freaking awesome, man. I mean, I do it from time to time too, if you couldn't guess. But just be sure to, you know, control your life. Be sure that all of it's in check and nothing is too overpowering of the other. It's just that I'm sure a lot of fans would be betrayed if that wasn't who the VTuber actually was. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like preaching throughout this entire thing, or like talking about advice or something. I'm really sorry. But honestly, nowadays, more people are just being true to them. Like, I think more people, well, I can't speak for the majority, but from what I can tell, a lot of people are actually open to like people like being themselves and even like showing their faces as VTubers or doing like IRL stuff. I don't think it's that big of a deal nowadays. Probably back when this was like made during the Corpfish 9+10 days, this would probably be a bit more like of a thing, like a no-no, a taboo. But nowadays, I think people have gotten more comfortable with the idea that, you know, VTubers aren't just the VTubers. They're not just these characters that are on the screen. Like, they're actual people that do stuff in real life, and if they share that on there, then, you know, I'd hope that more people are like accepting of that, though. I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but that's how I personally feel. And the VTuber themselves might not be able to act the way they want to or do the things they normally do. Speaking of which, I also wanted to ask, would the motivations of the person behind a VTuber avatar ever make a difference? Would the motivations of the person behind a VTuber avatar ever make a difference? Well, what is the motivations you're talking about here? Oh, well, I guess she's about to tell them. Okay, maybe I should be more patient. Say you have a person who's really shy, but they want to be able to put themselves out there and be more open. So they use a VTuber avatar to reinvent themselves and be a more outgoing person. Then you have another person who's shy, but they take solace in that and want to continue being shy as a VTuber. But they're forced to play the personality of an outgoing person. Maybe because the agency they joined forced them to. Okay, this is kinda getting oddly specific. You don't happen to be a VTuber, do you? By any chance? If that's the case, go indie, go independent, leave. No, but can both of the VTubers in this scenario still be considered to be the person's soul? Okay, this is a lot of physiological. What do you call it? Oh my god, I can't think. Philosophy. This is a lot of philosophy talk going on here. So we're talking about who is the real self, which both VTubers in the scenario can be considered to be the person's self. Wow. Okay, this game is really making me think a lot. Okay, I like that about this. I like it. Why does this go trauma dumping on me, bro? My gut reaction is to say that the VTuber persona of the person who voluntarily plays that personality is more real and obviously themselves. Yeah. But even if someone didn't want to play the part, that outgoing personality, they might still be themselves acting in that way. Wait, hold up. Am I reading that right? Let me see that. My gut reaction is to say that the VTuber persona of the person who voluntarily plays that personality is more real and obviously themselves. VTuber persona of the person who voluntarily plays, but even if someone didn't want to play that outgoing personality, that might still be themselves acting that way. Oh god, I'm getting confused. This is hurting my brain. And they might find themselves naturally becoming more outgoing, and therefore that becomes their self. Okay, so what he's saying is technically, I guess I think this is what he's saying. He thinks that technically them playing the part is being quote unquote real, but it'd be fine if they played their normal selves, but as a result of that, by being themselves, they would be more outgoing and would start building that confidence and all that and becoming their self. I think that's what he's saying. I really have to piece this together. The first example definitely seems like it's someone who's quote unquote themselves when VTubing though. But if they can only act that way when they adopt that VTuber identity, then is that really themselves? Well, why would you only act that way when you adopt the identity? Isn't that similar to putting on a superhero suit or transforming into a magical girl? I've watched enough magical girl anime to know that there's an answer to that, or to know the answer to that. Transforming empowers the girls to perform feats that they otherwise might not have thought or not have had the courage to do, but their true strength is always in their heart, regardless of the transformation. Dang, this guy's spitting facts. What the fudge? He's saying, yeah, you could put a persona, but that persona is really helping yourself, your true self. The heart is in you. Oh, that's interesting. The fact that you watch magical shows, that is, oh my god. Oh my god. The fact that you watch magical girl shows, that is, she's like, she's doing the Nelson laugh. Oh, fudge, that's not right. I can't do the laugh. Not what you said. Dang. Absolutely obliterated. God dang. I hope by interesting you mean that with a positive connotation. No, she making fun of you, bro. There's nothing wrong with There's nothing wrong with watching magical girl anime as a young male adult. I find the stories to be inspiring. I mean, you do you, ma'ams. Oh, I agree. I just wish it was that simple in reality. Don't we all? That's why we like shows like this. Real talk. That's why we watch these shows, man. Well, I mean, I don't watch magical girl shows yet. Maybe I'll do a watch along stream with everyone if you guys would want that. Oh. Watch along streams. No, that ain't a bad idea. I might do that as well. Or maybe it really is that simple, and I'm just overthinking things. Last question. Dang, this is like a whole interview. What the heck? Last question. Does the audience perception of the VTuber's identity matter in determining if that identity is real? I don't follow. Say you have a VTuber that wants to express themselves on stream, but how the audience sees that VTuber is different from how any VTuber wants to be expressed. So that VTuber acts how the audience wants to see them. Is that VTuber identity considered real? And can that even be considered the person's self? I guess it's real in a sense that this is how a real person acts in a situation where they feel forced to act in a certain way. And also in the and also in the sense that the audience perceived identity is fulfilled. And it's not real in the sense that this isn't the way that this VTuber would normally be acting, and they might just be playing a persona? I don't really know if that's still considered the VTuber's self. Sorry, is this supposed to be a clear, correct answer to these questions? I feel like I haven't given a single one. I don't think so. At least, I don't really have a clear, correct answer. I'm mostly just asking so I can see another person's point of view. It might be a naive, but I wish I could always be as simple as just be yourself and everybody will accept you and you will succeed as a VTuber. Maybe for some, it is as simple and there's no problem. Some VTubers just be themselves on stream and enjoy what they do. And there's nothing wrong about that. But even then, not everyone might accept you. And you might have people who push a different identity on you. What people might end up being, what people want might end up being different from what you want to express. Maybe it'll cause a disconnect between the person and their VTuber persona, or maybe that's actually them. If there's a disconnect, then it probably becomes more pronounced when you adopt a new name or an appearance. Dang, this is getting too real too quick. Probably, then, in that scenario, is that VTuber self the fake and their usual self is the real one? Or maybe they're both different, but are real sides the same person? Or maybe they're both fake. Uh-oh. Oh god, here we go. I guess? How would that even work? I don't know. I just said that to mess with you. Bruh. I applaud your ability to crack jokes right after asking such serious questions. How did I even get into this situation? I almost forgot why I came here in the first place. Can't say I necessarily hate this though. I didn't really put much thought into what it means for the VTuber to take on a new identity. Even if that conversation we just had felt like a jumbled mess, I feel like I gained a new perspective on VTubers. Oh yeah, this all started from being asked why I like VTubers. What about you? Why do you like VTubers? Assuming that you do. What if I said I don't watch VTubers? What? What do you mean you don't watch VTubers? You just said all this stuff about VTubers and being a VTuber, and then you say you don't watch VTubers. What do you mean? I would demand my time and my energy back. Yeah, that's what I think. What the fudge? Here I thought I found a kindred soul. Okay. Yeah, I watch VTubers. Why I like them? Let's see. VTubing can be a shelter for those that need it. Sometimes you have nowhere else to go. Sometimes you just need to get away from everything. Sometimes you aren't happy with the way things are going and you need somewhere to express yourself in a way that you normally couldn't. No, too real, bro. Why? Get out of my head. This game's in my head. Stop. In the world of VTubing, you're free from the threats that tie you from becoming who you want to be. Well, my eyes itchy. You can choose how you look, how you act, and just be able to reinvent yourself. Oh god. No, why does this hit close to home, bro? Oh my god. Man. I'm suddenly reminded of my own experience of why I started watching VTubers. I really did have nowhere else to go. Dang, so it's just being a VTuber, just all these people who just hit a roadblock in their lives and they're like, hey, let's just do this thing. Dang, this is getting too real. What the heck, man? For the first time in who knows how long, it feels like someone might have understood me. I can relate to that. Oh? Sometimes we just need to feel like there's someone there, talking and chilling with us. There might not be anywhere else to go to get that human connection. I realized that I said I have no friends in a roundabout way. Oh my god, that's kind of... my condolences, MC. Even if there are people in your life that you can go to, it might feel like nobody understands you. Sometimes you just need a break from everything. Others might not even have the luxury of having friends, so they go to VTubers. She looks at me when saying that, as if to emphasize the idea that I might not have friends. Dang. She is getting your freaking... Dude, she is getting you, bro. Main MC Shuma. I don't relate at all to that. Why were you looking at me with that expression when you said that? Why were you looking at me with that expression when you said that? Come on, you're supposed to look at people when you're speaking to them. Dang, this girl's smug as frick. You didn't think I was implying anything, did you? This girl's giving me a smug smile. She knows what she did. Oh yeah, no, I bet she did, bro. You know what this means? Dude, I think we found her, dude. Shuma, perfect. Shuma, perfect girl, right here. Snap her while you can. No, I'm just kidding. Nope, not at all. Must have been a coincidence. I must have been mistaken. Sorry for suspecting you. I give my best exaggerated display of poor acting. Good. I accept your apology. I was about to break into tears if I was to be suspected of implying that you have no friends. Hey, you're not supposed to point that out. So you were implying that. Oh, she gives a hearty laugh, then quickly goes back to her deadpan expression. She's like, ha ha ha. I don't know what you're talking about. But going back to what I was saying, she's changing the subject. Even if there's nowhere else to go, that's not to say that people should go and pour their troubles out to a streamer. You don't do that, do you? Hey, what do you take me for? My struggles are so pathetic that even if I wanted to inconvenience others, they would just think of me as even less than they already do. I don't think that's something that you should be proud of. But I don't think it matters how pathetic your struggles are. Oh, I think she's being serious. There might always be others out there that are going through a rougher time, but that doesn't make your struggles any less important to you. What matters is how you deal with them, right? There's too much I don't get about this girl. Why did she suddenly start asking me difficult questions about VTubers? What's with the sad look she's giving? At the very least, I don't think she's being nice for the sake of seeming nice like other people do. Honestly, my struggles are really pathetic. Why would I ever inconvenience VTubers to listen to the troubles of someone as insignificant as me? Honestly, y'all is kind of spitting facts. This is like real talk right now. Even this girl in front of me, I'm not going to try to earn any pity from someone I just met. I'm sure my struggles are not worth the time or emotional energy from even random people. Thanks. I didn't want to push back in case she ends up expanding up and God dang it, can I please read? Okay. I didn't want to push back in case she ends up expending any more energy on the significant things. So, why were you asking me all those questions? Are you a VTuber or something? Do you happen to be Mana by any chance? That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking this girl. I mean, we've met like 4 people so far, like 3 people, technically, not counting Shunwa. She has to be Mana, right? That's why she's asking me all these questions about your real self and whatnot. Do you typically interrogate everybody you meet? You know what? I think it was a good thing this guy was so passionate about VTubers earlier, because I don't think she would have spilled all this stuff out if he didn't go all out talking about how VTubers affect him. Smug. How rude. Of course I don't do this to everybody. You were just a prime victim. In what way was I a prime victim? You're a VTuber fan for one. You also look like you had nowhere else to spend your time. What you said was contradictory. Being a VTuber fan means I have no time to spend on anything else. Yeah, sure. That proves my point. I'm not entirely convinced that she was just randomly start asking me weird questions without any reason, but it doesn't seem like I'll get an answer out of her. I might as well take the chance to ask her about her thoughts on other things. You said you were a fan of VTubers, right? What about Mana, the one on the cover? Oh my god, she was checking out her new VTuber thing, her VTuber on the magazine. I guess you could call me a fan. Isn't she the greatest? That cool voice, that great sense of humor, the ability to handle any situation with confidence, the talent she has in so many fields. It ain't much. Oh, nah, she definitely, come on, she definitely Mana. When she says, it ain't much, she's downplaying her talents. And this guy's gonna be like, why are you saying that about Mana? What do you have on her? No, I'm just kidding. Huh? Oh, dang. There are a ton of other VTubers out there that are more talented and put in just as much work. Nah, she's definitely her. The stars just aligned for her to make it big. Dude, Shoma is gonna be like, why you trash talking this girl, this VTuber? I take back what I thought about being understood. You might as well be kicking me down and stomping on me. Hey, some people are into that. Oh my god, are you into that? Oh, Shoma? There's no way that she was just lucky and got to where she was. Real talk again? We're gonna do another real talk? Well, that's the reality of VTubing world. It's all about timing and luck. That's just wrong. You can't just make nothing out of their talents and efforts. Believe me, I really do respect the talents and efforts of VTubers. But the reality is that no matter how talented or how much effort some people put in, it won't be enough. They won't make it. Others with less talent and who put less effort in might make it big instead. Maybe it would be because they came across the right opportunity to join an agency. Maybe that one clip they had went viral. The internet isn't a place that perfectly and accurately rewards work and talent. Otherwise, the success of a VTuber will bend to the whims of whoever's trending at the time. And if that was easy to just predict or figure out, then anybody could just make it big. I have to stop myself from getting angry. I know I shouldn't get defensive about things I like, but any affront to the VTubers I like, Mana in particular, feels like an attack on myself. Okay, buddy, whatever you say, man. I think I've calmed down. Thinking about it, there is some validity. Thinking about it, there's some oh my god, why can't I say this word, bro? Thinking about it, there's some validity. Thinking about it, there's some validity to what she's saying. The internet can be unpredictable, and how a VTuber can make it big isn't often something that is... Oh god, let me read that. The internet can be unpredictable, and how a VTuber can make it isn't... Oh my god, please just let me read this one sentence. The internet can be unpredictable, and how a VTuber can make it big isn't often something that's so easily determined. I watch plenty of small VTubers myself, and to say they're not making it big because they're not working hard enough or that they aren't talented enough is disingenuous. But at the same time, you can't just make it big by timing and luck alone. People aren't going to just keep watching because you got lucky. There has to be some appeal to get people to stay. Sorry, I got a bit emotional. I think you're right about some things. We can't predict when we become big. There might be plenty of VTubers out there that could have been the next big thing, but never did. But there's no way that a VTuber would remain successful without having the hard work of talent required to do so. I don't believe that Mana could be as successful as she is just by getting lucky. I'm sure there was some of that involved, but the reach she gets by touching the hearts of her viewers just isn't a product of timing or luck. I truly believe that who she is as a person and the work she puts in is the reason why she continues to appeal to so many people. She just looks at me with a surprise. Who is she, huh? Sorry, I got a bit emotional as well. Maybe you're right. Oh, dang! Nah, she definitely her. Oh my god, I'm rizzing her big time without her knowing. I fell in love with a VTuber. Regardless, popularity isn't the only indicator for success for VTubers, isn't it? There's a ton of VTubers that are satisfied with the community they built, regardless of size. I'm sure that there are people who think that way, but at the same time, I think in the back of their minds, a lot of them also think that it would be nice if they were to make it big. There are also plenty of VTubers out there that have single-digit average viewers and desperately wish to grow. Can't say I've been through that or know what goes through their minds, but you have a point. I've seen many VTubers try to put themselves out there on multiple platforms to try and grow. And imagine how many of their stories have been denied before they could even get going because they started at the wrong time or just got unlucky. Did someone kick you down this morning or something? You don't seem to have the most optimistic outlook on things. This morning, someone's been kicking me down every day. Well, you should probably tell them to stop. Yeah, well, that's someone's life. I'm sure to tell them next time. Oh. But anyways, since we were talking about Mana, what if the one behind Mana is a completely different person? What if the person behind Mana is talking to you right now and is, what do you call them? Kunderes? What if they're just, a very funny, cracking jokes, serious person that cracks dry jokes and is actually pretty funny? You mean what were we talking about earlier? Do you mean that the person behind Mana acts completely differently? No way. Is that true? No shot. That's a bit hard to believe. Cap. I don't know. Would it actually matter? What do you mean? Even if Mana is a different person off stream, then does it really matter? I mean, like you said earlier, there could be a ton of reasons for it. You wouldn't feel betrayed that she was lying to you in a way? I think in the back of my mind maybe I would, but she doesn't owe it to us in any way to act a certain way. Is that so? What about you? Aren't you Mana's fan? How would you feel? I would feel betrayed that I find inspiration in someone so amazing, but she turns out to be... Sorry. She turns out to be pathetic in real life, that she was just putting up a front the entire time. That's really harsh. That really wasn't the answer I was expecting. I guess there really are some harsh Mana fans out there. I would have thought that everybody liked her. I doubt that's actually the case, though. Well, reality has a tendency to disappoint. I'm surprised you have the expectations in the first place to disappoint. You're right, let me rephrase. Reality has a tendency to be exactly as I expect it to be. I can't help but get a chuckle at the absurdity of this conversation. How long have we been standing here? 20 minutes? How long have I been streaming? Freaking an hour or two? Jesus. I don't even know this girl's name, but I can tell that she's unique to say the least. She's perfect, bro. By the way, I don't think I caught your name. Whoa! Yo! Oh snap! Try sliding into my DMs, I see. Luring me into this long-winded conversation and then trying to get my information out of me. Oh snap! Hey, you were the one who started asking me questions. And don't make me out to be a predator just for asking your name. My name is Makoto. Makoto Kugurazaki. Wow, that's a mouthful. My name is Shuma. Shuma Hasagawa. Well, Hasagawa. Call by mine. Say my name. Say my name. Well, Hasagawa, you're goddamn right. I should get going now. Oh. I remember what Yoko-ne requested of me earlier. I'd much rather spend my time playing games or watching VTubers than trying to converse with strangers. But talking with this girl isn't all bad. And then they fudged. She has a certain bitterness towards the world that I kind of admire, kind of like. A lot of other people I met just seems to passively agree with any... Shoot, I skipped that too. Oh my god. A lot of people I've met seem to passively agree with anything, but she doesn't seem to be afraid to speak her mind. And she has some interesting takes and questions. But I don't even know anything about her, and we just happen to meet here by chance. There's no excuse I can use for us to converse again. I can't just ask for her email and number. Why not? I don't see any reason why not, dude. Come on, man. Why would I think that she would want to continue associating with me anyway? Oh, it's the self-conscious thing. I see. I'm just being selfish. I'm not going to inconvenience her any further. Sounds good. It was nice talking with you. Maybe we'll see each other around. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, I'll be here around the same time tomorrow. I didn't get to buy the magazine I wanted. Dude, she's giving you a hint. Dude, she's telling you what time she's gonna be here, bro. Just be like, oh, well, if that's the case, you want to hit me up, or you want to get, let's exchange phone numbers or something so you can let me know when you arrive and I can come meet up with you. Isn't that just a roundabout way of telling me to come back tomorrow? Yeah, dude, she's giving you the hint. She's giving you the hint that she wants to speak with you again, bro. Come on, man. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. No, you gotta meet up with her tomorrow. You gotta get it. Well, what do I didn't mean, wait, what the heck? Get it? Okay, never mind. See ya. I watched as she walked away down the street. Well, you know what? If tomorrow goes well as well, maybe you guys can become friends. And maybe if you guys keep on going, you'll be something more. I guess that's just how life works. Opportunities, guys, opportunities. Surely people haven't changed this much since the last time I talked to them. I'm sure she's just an oddity. My stomach suddenly reminds me of the reason I came to the store. I take the VTuber magazine and a prepackaged meal to the counter to check out. I plop down on my chair and lay the contents of my plastic bag on my desk. As I open the plastic casing of my meal, I stare at the cover of the magazine. Mana's face adorns the front cover with her signature winky peace sign. I can't imagine that whoever's behind Mana might actually be a completely different person. Even if that was the case, would that necessarily be a bad thing if that was by choice? If the Mana person used to become another someone that they want to be, then that's fine, isn't it? Okay, well, now that I've read through this entire dialogue, I have to say, this is a tough situation. This is a tough question, because, like, yeah, you can act yourself, but, like, at the same time, oh god, okay, maybe I'll talk about this in a separate video or episode or VOD or something, or even stream. I don't know, it's just, dang, this is such an interesting dilemma. If that wasn't the case, how would someone not want to be Mana? She's basically, quote-unquote, perfect in the eyes of the VTuber community. She's a pillar of strength and proof that you can make it to the top with talent and hard work. I recall what Kagurazaka showed me earlier about her success being a result of luck and time. Luck and timing. Oh god, I butchered that freaking sentence. Jesus Christ. There's no way that's completely true. The random oh my god, dude, I can't speak. There's no way that's completely true. The reason she's so successful is because she's so amazing. How can anyone ignore that fact? I don't think there's much point in thinking about this though. Mana is someone who's out of reach from any of us, especially someone like me. The most interaction you can get from her is a verbal reading of your donation. That amount of attention is enough. It's selfish and delusional to think that you can get any more than that. I put down the magazine and flipped through some VTuber streams to occupy myself for the rest of the day. I stand up from my desk, content as I think about the productivity of my day so far. I've managed to make a sizable dent in my gaming backlog while not missing a single second of the VTuber streams that I wanted to check out. Unfortunately, the limitations of the human body are preventing me from going further, as my body tells me that it's time to eat. What time is it? I think it's time to go back to Kagurazaka at the corner store. I remember what Kagurazaka told me the day prior. It's almost time for her to be at the store. Well, I have to go get my food anyway. I might as well check to see if she's there. The sun once again batters my eyes with its ray of light as I step outside for the first time today. The storefront slowly comes into vision as I approach. I don't see her anywhere. I don't see Kagurazaka anywhere. Did I just miss her? No, I'm pretty sure I just deluded myself into thinking that she would want to meet again. I guess I'll just get my food and head back. Hey. I hear a familiar voice of someone that sounds like they've given up hope in the world. I've heard the voice. I recognize the voice of a dead person. I hear the familiar voice of the dead person. A person dead inside. God, I cannot speak. I hear the familiar voice of someone who sounds like they've given up on hope in the world. Oh, Kagurazaki. Kagurazaka. God dang it. I saw you looking disappointed. Did you think that I already left? Did you miss me that much? The only disappointment I get from life is when VTubers cancel their streams. Okay, buddy. Oh, sounds like a satisfying life if that's the only thing that can disappoint you. What brings you back here? Oh, you know, that thing your body does when you haven't eaten. Oh yeah, eat. I've also wanted to check out the new Jump chapters. Shonen Jump. You mean you wanted to get this? Kagurazaka just looks looks down at the stands, her eyes at the last edition of Jump Available. Is this gonna happen again? Am I gonna take another one of her books? Or is Shoma gonna take another one of her books? Is she just gonna mess with me again and take it? Curses, store manager. Why did you not restock your shelves? No, that's not the one I meant. Oh. Oh god. Oh, okay. I guess I'll take it then. Wait, no! Sure, you can have it. I can't remember the last time I had a chance to catch up to manga. Kagurazaka gives a somber tone. Is it because she's too busy? If she has the time to talk to me like this, then I would imagine she has time to catch up on manga. Which manga did you read? I read a lot. Well, used to. But I would like to catch up with Heroes of the Sky. I have the volumes for those, if you'd like to borrow them sometimes. Is Heroes of the Sky a real manga series? Oh my god. I'm guessing it's just a play on My Hero. Kagurazaka looks at me awkward, as if I misunderstood something. Sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Wait, what did... Oh! I have the volumes for those if you'd like to borrow them sometimes. Oh snap. The Rizzler. No, I'm just kidding. But, I'm guessing she's shocked because you would offer her your books, man. Don't spoil anything before then, though. I'll murder you. Heck yes, I'm here. Well, you already act like you have nothing to lose. You might very well do it. How rude. I haven't given up on everything yet. There are plenty of things still worth living for. Like cute anime girls. And that amazing parfait at the cafe down the street. Right. Well, you know what they say. Suffering is how you know you're still alive. And you can't appreciate the happy moments even more as a result. Just because something comparatively better doesn't actually make it better, does it? I don't know. Is it all comparative? One person's level of suffering might be another person's regular level of living. True. Maybe my suffering is just a state of being for me at this point. That's how you're going to interpret it? Our conversation is interrupted by the sound of my stomach. That's my stomach gargling mouth sound. Did you like it? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to keep you from getting your food. No, that's alright. We also probably shouldn't just be standing here. Do you want to head to the park just up ahead after I get some food? A smile suddenly forms across Kagurazaka's face. Oh? Wait. Oh. Hey, stop making it weird. I'm quite the busy person, but I guess I'll spare you the time to stay with you so you aren't lonely. Stop self-projecting on me, lady. Yeah, I'm sure you spend your time very wisely. What's that supposed? What was that? What was that? Nothing. I grabbed some rice balls, tea, and the last copy of Jump magazine on the shelf and take them to the counter to check out. When I come back out, Kagurazaka is just staring out in the distance, lost in thought. What are you up to? You know, existing. Sounds rough. I got what I wanted to buy, so we can go now. We head down the street to the nature park ahead. Kagurazaka stares straight ahead, but doesn't seem like she's focused on the scenery in front of her. I realize I know next to nothing about her, let alone what she could possibly be thinking about. We arrived at the walkway next to the park's lake and stare at the surface of the water. As I'm eating my balls, as I'm eating my rice balls, I think about how I could get to know Kagurazaka better. Say, do you also go to Namazaki University? Kagurazaka breaks her focus and turns to me. Makoto? Maybe I'll just start calling her Makoto now. It's too much of a mouthful for Kagurazaka. Oh, you too? I do. Can't say I'm particularly a fan of studying or attending classes, though. There are people out there who are fans of that. If you're passionate about what you study, then sure. I'm mainly just doing it because society's so adamant about sending everybody to get a higher education, and so that I can have some security in the future. Can't say I'm particularly passionate about what I read from these textbooks. No, I get that. I can't say I'm particularly passionate about the topics in class either. Most of my passions lie outside of what I do in class. And they are watching VTubers. Did you not learn anything from what he did? What was he talking about? Anima. What the fudge? No. Not that. Anime, manga, video games. The types of inspirational and heartwarming stories and characters that are portrayed are ones I can't get from other mediums. VTubers as well, of course. Being able to share in those experiences also. Jesus Christ. I have the speaking level of a freaking baby. What the fudge? VTubers as well, of course. Being able to share in those experiences is also nice. Consuming creative media lets me experience journeys, feelings, and thoughts from others that I normally wouldn't be able to experience on my own. Dang, this music makes me want to sway, bro. This music is so good. So what? So you're what they call an otaku. That's what I'm saying. Haha, very funny. I'm sure the concept is very foreign to you. And like that wasn't obvious enough already from the conversation we had. Sorry, please don't talk to me anymore. Her deadpan delivery of the line gets a laugh out of me. No, but that's something I completely understand. You're able to make a profound connection with somebody or something, even if it might be fictional. What about you? What are you passionate about? Me? Playing games, singing, ASMR? Of course, I like the same things you mentioned as well. But if I had to describe it, I like creating things as a way to share my own experiences and convey my feelings. There are just some things I can't convey through words alone, and being able to create something lets me share that with others. When I draw that piece of art of that one scene that resonated with me, or sing a song about an experience that I wish to convey, or I do an ASMR stream where I get to whisper to my entire chatters and pretend that I locked you up in my basement, I'm able to express myself and hopefully make that connection with others. When I'm able to bring happiness to others by doing so, then that's fulfilling in ways that words can't do justice. So it's a bit similar to what I said, but from the creator's side. You draw and sing though? Sing, draw, dance, voice act, make content. Can't say I'm particularly great at any of it though. Dude, that's literally the things he listed off earlier. Wow, that's a lot. I'm curious now. Can I see what kind of stuff you make? Oh my god. She's gonna be like, no, it's top secret. You can't learn. Because I'm actually Mana. Yeah, not in a million years. Ouch. I understand though. It really is one of the best feelings though, when something that you created is able to touch the hearts of the people who experience it. It's like they were able to understand me from a former connection. It's like I made a difference in the world and that I actually matter. That was a bit unexpected, but I feel like I'm getting a better glimpse into her. What she's saying only reminds me of my own feebleness. How do people have the courage to put themselves out there like that? Oh shoot. Oh my god, I just skipped again. What she said only reminds me of my own feebleness. How do people have the courage to put themselves out there like that? What if everybody hates what you create? What if the thing that you wish to convey is misconstrued and harms people? I mean... oh, sorry. Oh. I recall what Kagurazaka said the day prior about why she likes VTubers. That VTuber can be a way for people to express themselves in a way that they normally couldn't. As a VTuber, it's like you're reborn as a new person and have a fresh start. Nobody can know who you actually were unless you tell them. Maybe that anonymity okay, rewind. Maybe that anonymity. Oh my god. Okay, one more time. Maybe that anonymity can empower people to overcome that fear and put themselves out on the internet to share their own experiences. When I think about the internet anonymity, I mostly think about how people use it as a weapon to hurt others without any consequences. But maybe it could be used to protect and empower people. Wait, all of Kagurazaka's ways of expressing herself are typically those that VTubers also have. She also has the courage to put herself out there, and she herself mentioned that VTubers are a way for people to express themselves. Could she be? No. The chances are pretty small, statistically speaking anyways. And I can't imagine someone who's as jaded as her could be one. Dang, okay. This guy is in full denial mode. But nah, she definitely mana, bro. Come on. And even if she was, it's not like she would say that she was. You know, if you think about it, once we're gone from this world, we would only have those that remember us to have a lasting impact on the world. But once they're also gone, then you can no longer influence anything. But if you had created something and left it behind, then you can continue to make a difference. Maybe that's my way of rebelling against our inevitable fate, that I refuse to be forgotten. Dang, dude. Why is this getting too real, man? Dang. Oh my god, this is making me like sad, bro. This is giving me depression, bro. Why is this too real, man? But even if you aren't remembered, you would have influenced people throughout your life, and in turn, those people would influence others. So your impact would grow, or would continue to grow after you're gone. That's true, but I still wish to impact people. God dang it. That's true, but I still wish to impact people more directly even after I'm gone. I'd feel more at ease if I knew the work I created was still out there, able to express who I was. Now I'm really curious to see what kind of content she makes. But if it's a work personal to her, then I could understand not wanting to share it with someone she just met. I guess this isn't something that's so easily pursued as a career, right? Most people who pursue careers in the arts have it pretty rough, with it being hyper competitive and all. Yeah, even if you do manage to miraculously make a living creating things you enjoy, then it's rare that you also have a job security with it. And there's a lot more to it. There's a big difference between doing things you like when you want to and doing things you like when you have to do it to live. Your perspective on that completely changes. I think I know what you mean. If you have to do it for a living, then you might not have to take on projects that you might not necessarily like, even if you're doing what you enjoy. Like an artist might go from drawing works that they are passionate about to having to draw for works that they might not care about. Yeah, and it's not only that. Even if you are able to work on something that you're passionate about, doing the things that you enjoy, you might have to face certain deadlines or have to meet certain expectations. Suddenly you find yourself doing it because you have to, rather than doing it because you want to. Wouldn't that still be better than having to work a job where you don't enjoy what you do? If you find yourself starting to hate doing what you're passionate about because of all the negatives, then maybe not. That's one of the worst things that can happen. The absolute worst. You might still love what you do and wouldn't give it up for the world, but if there's so many other negatives tied to it and you find yourself miserable, you won't view it the same way. You seem to feel pretty strongly about this. Do you know someone personally that had gone through this? You could say that. Well, I hope they can find their answer. I can't imagine feeling like that towards the things I'm passionate about. I hope so too. If there even is an answer out there somewhere. Well, if I ever find a way you could do these things... if I could find a way you could do things you like, the way you want, while also having security, then I'll let you know. But I might want to take that opportunity for myself first. If I could get paid to watch VTubers all day, then that would be the dream. Speaking of VTubers, I'm sure many of them aim to make a living off the content. But I'd imagine there's a lot of hardships associated with that. Yeah, I'm sure there are. Say, you don't feel like the way VTubers make money is simultaneously humanizing and dehumanizing? In what ways? In a way, VTubers sell their personality by streaming. It's like they're a product. Their income is determined by how many people like them, which depends on their personality. It's almost like they're being assigned a monetary value to who they are. Like, people who make less money are worth less as people. Dang. I never really thought about it that way. Like, the less people who like you, like you're basically selling yourself, and basically your worth goes down when less people like you. But me personally, I'd say you are worth as much as you think you are. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Doesn't matter how many views you get. You could get 0 views, but you're still number 1. Inspirational quotes with Rancor. That's just not true at all. That's the dehumanizing part of it. That's just not true at all. That's the oh my god, please, dehumanizing. That's just not true at all. That's the dehumanizing part of it, right? What's the humanizing part? VTube? Oh wait, I'm reading it in the wrong voice. VTubing allows you to express yourself and do the things you want to do. You make money by connecting with people. Alternatively, you could be pulling a lever as a job. Not that there's anything wrong with pulling a lever as a job. There might be a need for that, but it feels a lot more human to be able to express yourself as a job. That's true, but the dehumanizing part is such a negative way to view things. People have different preferences in who they might want to support. Just because a VTuber doesn't appeal to a wide audience doesn't mean they're less valuable as a person. Yes, take that to heart. No, I agree. I'm just pointing out that it could seem that way. I don't actually believe it myself. There are so many amazing VTubers out there that are struggling to get by. And there are others I know that have such an amazing community that support them despite how broken the VTuber might be. I'm curious to know who she's talking about, but it's probably better not to ask her now. Sometimes it feels like Kagurazaka has such a negative outlook on things, but then sometimes it feels like she has absolute trust in others. There's still too much I don't understand about her, but I guess that's to be expected. We only had just met each other. I can't be conceited to think I understand her right away. Why are you staring at me like that? Or why are you staring at me? Oh, I must have been staring at her while thinking to myself. Have you been charmed by all my good points? Ooh. Oh yeah, of course. You have that realistic view on life and very unique eyes. Oh, wow, you're too kind. I'm sure every girl you meet instantly falls for you once they know how good you are at complimenting. But I prefer to say that my eyes show how I've learned the cruelties of the world. See, you would rather be innocent and have never experienced the cruelties of the world. Oh wait, she's asking a would you rather. Would you rather, VTuber edition. See, would you rather be innocent and have never experienced the cruelties of the world? Or would you rather be someone who's lived through it and is wiser as a result? Tick, 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 tick. Ding! I'm sorry, I had to. See, would you rather be innocent and have never experienced the cruelties of the world? Or would you rather be someone who's lived through it and is wiser as a result? I'd like to be the one who managed to learn about everything without having to go through the hardships. But that's not how life works though, if only. Don't we all? What do you even do all day to look so tired? What do I do? That's a secret. You haven't reached a high enough bond level with me yet to unlock that. Okay, buddy, what is this, some sort of freaking dating sim? I gotta reach a certain friendship level before we get more content? Okay, what level am I at right now then? Bond level 8. Out of what? Wait, that's pretty good, isn't it? Out of 100. Bruh. Oh, yeah, I figured. Sorry, I missed a digit. Out of 1,000. Hey, isn't that a bit harsh? Oh nah, she's capping. Is this one of those pay-to-win systems where I can just pay to skip everything? Sure, but it's a gotcha. Give me 10,000 yen for a 1% chance to skip to max bond level. 99% to trap down to level 0. Wow, these rates seem familiar. I think I've seen them in the gacha games I played. Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, frick, I can't think of anything else. Is there a pity system? 1 billion yen for a guarantee. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I think I'll stick to my usual gacha games. I think I prefer the 2D world. You have a girl in front of you offering you the secrets of her heart, and you turn her down for some 2D waifus? Dog! Dude, oh my god, you're literally winning in life, bro. Come on, man. She's literally like, hey, I'm right here. The secrets of your heart involve me paying you money? And I thought we were just talking about what you spend your time on. You don't understand the heart of a maiden, do you? What kind of maiden tries to extort money from an innocent soul? You're anything but innocent. You already admitted to playing gacha games. What's wrong with gacha games? They lure you in with all these desirable characters that you expect to be able to collect. Then they hit you with a predatory practice to make you spend all your money because you can't get enough resources to get all the characters you want by being free to play. Are you speaking from experience? No, I knew right from the start that it would be a futile effort to be free to play. That's why I started spending money right away. Bruh. Right. Yui-chan wasn't going to wait for me until her next banner. And I'm guessing you also spent on duplicates so you can max her out? No, that can wait until her next banner. But I-chan on the other hand. Stop. My fragile college student finances are crying out in pain right now. I barely have enough to support my favorite VTuber as it is. Hey, think about yourself first. You don't need to donate in every stream or buy every single piece of merchandise to show your support. Many of them would be happy with you just showing up and listening in. Well, it's not like I'm missing out on meals because I'm spending money to support them. I just want to be able to support them whenever I can. Honestly, the support I get isn't nearly enough as what VTubers have given me. All the meaningful experiences I had, as well as just having a place I can go to comfort. That isn't something I can just put up. That isn't something that I can just put a monetary value on to repay. Kagurazaka seems surprised. Did I make that too personal? I guess most people would be creeped out that I spend a lot of my money on VTubers. I'm sure those VTubers feel the same way. What do you mean?
Are you a VTuber?
That you've also provided something for them that they feel is Sorry, let me read that again. That you've also provided something for them that they feel is undeserved or that they won't ever be able to repay. Really? But I mainly lurk, with the occasional chatting here and there. I figured I would just be another number to them. That's not true at all. I'm startled by the abrupt shift in her tone. Viewers aren't just a number to VTubers. They might not know every single name of their supporters, but the connection that VTubers form with their viewers is meaningful. I refuse to believe that the community they've built together is something that they can just be... I refuse to believe that the community they built together is something that they can just describe as a statistic or a way for the VTuber to be collecting a paycheck. Facts. Facts. Literal facts. Thinking about it, it's not too uncommon to hear that content creation is just a job to VTubers and that you shouldn't get too attached to them. But Kagurazaka is right. There's no way that relationship can be described like that. No, you're right. I don't believe that either. No, you're right. I don't believe that either. I can't fully describe the feeling I have. Oh god. Okay. Eyes, please work, eyes. No, you're right. I don't believe that either. I can't fully describe the feelings I have about that connection, but I'm sure that isn't as shallow as being a statistic. Kagurazaka seems to have calmed down. Sorry for getting angry. It's alright. Honestly, I'd rather you have your own beliefs than you're passionate. It's alright. Honestly, I'd rather you have your own beliefs that... God dang it. Please. Brain work, please. It's alright, honestly. I'd rather you have your own belief that you're passionate about than be passive and agree with everything I say. I've had interactions where it's obvious that the other person just goes with the flow of whatever I say and doesn't have all that much of thoughts on their own. I get that sometimes they just want to come off as nice, but I don't feel the conversation goes anywhere. That's why talking with Kagurazaka feels like a breath of fresh air. Understood. I'll proceed to push all my beliefs onto you from now on. Please don't. I still have some hope for the world, albeit only slightly. But I still don't want my outlook to become as bleak as yours. Come on, I've told you. I prefer to say that I have a more realistic view. And besides, look at me. I manage to smile through the pain every day. Seeing as how you're able to joke around, I can tell you're doing a great job. We both laughed after realizing how silly our conversation has been. I did say before that I tried to support VTubers when I'm financially able. But if there's one pain I'm unable to smile through, it's that I missed out on Mana's half-year anniversary merchandise. That haunts me every day. You mean the playmat? Acrylic stand, keychain, and postcard? Oh, I bet she got some because she is Mana-chan. Yeah, I was able to get everything later from third-party sellers, except the limited hand-signed postcard. That doesn't exist for sale anywhere. Legitimate ones, at least. Oh, dude, she's gonna sign one and be like, here you go. From me to you. I could give you one if you want. Huh? I have one I could give you. One what? You playing dumb or something? Damn. Okay. The hand-signed postcard. I have an extra one laying around that I could give you. Who just has an extra limited time hand-signed postcard from one of the biggest VTubers just laying around? I guess you could call me a big fan. Did you want it or not? Well, of course I want it, but I can't just take it for free. That's okay. I don't need your money. Are you low-key trying to flex on me? Instead, you can get on your knees and beg for it. Okay, that's totally worth it. On my knees now. I start to fall on my knees and lower myself to the ground. Wait, stop. Don't actually do it. I react with laughter at her instant response. I think that's the first time I've seen you flustered. Alright, maybe I should just throw away the postcard in the trash. Oh, she's doing the pouty face. Wait, please, I'm sorry. I hope you are. Anyways, I actually have to get going soon. I know you have nothing else to do tomorrow, so let's meet up somewhere in the afternoon. That way I can I can get the postcard to you. And you also promised to let me borrow your manga volumes. That can be how you repay me. I pull out my phone to check the time. I actually have to get going as well. I can't miss Mana's stream tonight. Bruh. Are you not putting two and two together, man? Come on. But still, just letting you borrow manga for that postcard doesn't sound like a fair trade. You're right. I'll throw some. You're right. I'll throw in some money as well. As much as I would like some extra money, I still want to repay you back somehow in the future. I wonder how. Fine. If it's just for the sake of making yourself feel better, then sure. Anyways, give me your contact so I can tell you where to meet. Ooh! Alright. We're getting somewhere. Oh, sure. We perform a quick exchange of contacts. Oh my god. Let's go. I'll message you tonight. Alright, sounds good. Will this be your first time messaging a girl? I'll have you know that I have a loving older... Oh shoot. Wait. I'll have you know that I have a loving older sister that takes every opportunity to check up on how I am. I see. How sweet. I guess that answers my question. No. Basically no. Okay, let's go. Oi. Don't just leave after making a jab like that. She's already walking away. I'll catch up to her and we'll make our way. I catch up to her and we make our way out of the park, back the way we came. The light breeze and ample greenery makes for a pleasant atmosphere as we walk through the trail. Maybe I should just go outside more often. The faint bustle of the town and sounds of our footsteps are the only things we hear as we make our way down the street. This doesn't feel like one of those awkward silences where one of us feels like there has to be an ongoing conversation. This is a comfortable silence. Even though Kagurazaka asks a lot of questions and can carry on a conversation, she doesn't particularly seem like an outgoing or extroverted person. I can tell that she can appreciate this type of silence as much as I do. She seems to be the type of person who spends a lot of her time thinking about stuff, so maybe times like this are nice for her to reflect. I glance over to her. Yep, she seems like she's lost in thought. I still don't have the slightest idea of what goes through her mind, even after talking with her more today. Honestly, that might just be for the better, both in terms of the content of her thoughts and that she'd keep me on my toes. I snapped out of my own thoughts when Kagurazaka makes a sudden stop. This is the direction I have to go. She points to a branching path on the road. Oh, I go straight from here. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then? Yeah, don't miss me too much and start messaging me like crazy. I have some stuff to do tonight. Ha, how conceited of you to think that I would possibly want to text you over watching Mana's stream. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't want you to miss out on her stream. Especially since she's me. She turns and leaves and walks away quietly until she's out of sight. Did she look sad because of what I said? I thought she would bounce back to these kinds of jabs without a problem. Maybe I'm just an idiot who has no idea how to talk to people. Why do I do this? Now I want to apologize if I said anything out of line. But she told me that she'll be busy tonight. I don't want to seem like I'm being pushy. She did also tell me that she'll message me on where to meet tomorrow. I guess I'll wait until then. I take a deep breath and make my way home with an all too familiar feeling in my mind. I really do hate myself. Dang. Okay. I idly scrolled through the internet to buy time until the start of Mana's stream. My eyes wash over the sea of posts about VTubers. Many of them are self-promotions by VTubers themselves on upcoming streams, and others are just memes about what might have happened in the stream that week. I think back to what I talked about with the Kagurazaka today. I wonder how many of these VTubers are people that took the leap to put themselves out there so that they can share what they love and express themselves. Or maybe they were just joking to make a connection with people. I'm sure there are people who are riding the wave and are just doing it for fun, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. But even if you're just doing it for something as simple as having fun, there exists a connection between them and the people and the community that isn't that simple. I only thought about it from the viewer's perspective, but Kagurazaka is white. She's right, not white. Well, actually, I don't know. Kagurazaka is right. VTubers also form their own unique connections with their viewers that can't be described as just a statistic. It would be nice if that's something that they could do with security and peace of mind. Talking with Kagurazaka really puts things in perspective. Streaming and content creation in general isn't always going to be reliable. VTubers are only recently exploding in popularity, and we have no idea if that will still be the case a few years from now. If you do that as your only source of income, then treating it as a job may change your view on your passion. And even if you're using it as a way to escape from reality, then it's not like you're safe from those feelings. I've seen plenty of VTubers struggles with growth, and once you tie in those feelings of success and failure to your passion, then you might end up being tired of pursuing it. There's likely a lot more things that I don't realize about VTubing. My thoughts are interrupted by the start of Mana's intro. Khan Mana, it's your shining star in the night sky, Mana Orion. How is everybody doing tonight? Good, alright, good, great. Bad? Well, you're in luck, cause here I am now. I'm here now. You'll be having a great time in my stream, and I won't be taking no for an answer. Okay, who's saying no? Show yourself. And this is the part where everyone either tries to hide the one that said that, or they'll spam me with a smiley face. Everyone trying to take credit for that. Looks like everyone is saying me. I might have to ban all of chat at this rate. But I'm merciful, so I'll let you guys go. I'll be playing the gacha game that I recently picked up. It's called Aeon Nova. I can't read. Aeon Nova. I heard a lot of good things about this game, but didn't really have the chance to play it that much until the publishers contacted me for a sponsored stream. So I played it for a bit and started liking it a lot, mostly because the character designs are so cute. Oh no, not another gacha game stream. How much is she gonna spend this time? Guys, stop saying oh no. I'm just trying to get one of the 5 stars. Just one, that's all. And I looked up the rates beforehand. Their expected amount is about 10,000 yen for this particular one. Where have I seen this before? The last time she had a gacha game stream, she got incredibly unlucky with the character she wanted and had to hit the pity or amount needed to guarantee the character. And I've heard this particular game she's playing right now doesn't have a pity system. What the fudge? Oh heck no. The intro to this game is so cute. I've already played through all the tutorials and learned the basics, so I can get straight to the character pulling. Besides, I know that's all what you're all here for. It's true, people are attracted to seeing other people gamble. The chat's just spamming pull win over and over. Alright, this should be where I can buy all the gems to pull. I've already loaded in 10,000 yen worth of gems to summon. Mana starts humming to herself. Happily as she casually exchanges all of her in-game paid currency to summon orbs in one set of clicks. Okay, let's go! Mana changes the pitch of her voice up and down in a playful manner. Let's go! I don't think she was doing it like that. So I'm looking for Hakura-chan. Haruka. God dang it. So I'm looking for Haruka-chan. I've already done my research. She seems like she's one of the best unists, as well as being the cutest out of all these girls. Basically what I'm saying is that we're meant to be, and if I don't get her, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to take my anger out on you guys if that happens. Okay, I'm starting now. The cursor hovers over the 10 pull button, but Mana has yet to press it. It would be funny if I just stalled here. I'm sure everybody is waiting in anticipation for her I'm sure everybody's waiting in anticipation for her to press the button and see what she gets. This is so like her, to mess with everybody and just wait. Chat's already spamming about being edged. Guys, stop edging, stop edging. She's edging the freaking gotcha. I bet everybody has their eyes glued to the screen and is drooling all over the keyboards in anticipation. Fine, I'll do it. Mana finally presses the button and the screen transitions into a beautiful animation of a portal appearing. The portal glows with a golden hue to indicate that she had gotten a 5-star. Oh yeah, that's how you know. The color of the freaking portal. or the freaking streams, or the freaking anything. Sorry, I'm in like whispering mode. If I screamed right now, bro, I would I'd have my freaking dude, I would be in so much trouble. There's other people, bro. I can't be screaming. Mana starts. Okay, maybe I do it this one time. Mana starts screaming in excitement at obtaining a 5-star in her first set of summons. Already? Where are the chances? Like 2%? Oh, you know what? She got the devs to change the percentages for her. No, I'm just kidding. I can see the wave of streamer luck coming in. See guys? That's what I meant when I said Haraka-chan. See guys? This is what I meant when I said Haraka-chan and I were meant to be. Stop saying pre-recorded stream. You guys are basically calling yourself chatbots. Jesus, me trying to do a girl voice, not working out that well.
Stop saying pre-recorded stream. Stop saying pre-recorded stream. You guys are basically calling yourself chatbots.
Mana skips through the lower rarity characters until she gets to the golden glow, only to be met with a character distinct from the one she was aiming for.
This is the wrong character. There are 2 5-stars on this particular summon and I got the wrong one. That's okay. Yu-chan is also cute, and that was the only one.
Oh my god, I need to listen to myself to see if that actually sounds good. Jesus Christ. Let me just pull up my stream and start talking like that. I need to hear myself. Okay.
That's okay, Yu-chan is also cute. And
oh my god.
that's okay.
Let me get some water. Let me actually try.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yui-chan is also cute. And that was the only first set of summons, so that's still lucky.
Probably not good, but you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna keep going with it. I don't give a fudge, but I can do what I want. Let me kill.
Gotta get my pitch up to the right pitch. Let's keep going.
Mana quickly burns through the remainder of her summons without any instance of a golden glow. She lets out an audible groan as she reaches the last of her summons. God dang.
I went through 80.
Okay, you know it's good. I went through 80 summons without a single 5-star. Surely this will be the one. The portal glows with a golden hue as Mana uses the last of her pulls. Mana's model jerks up back and forth as she lets out a gasp.
This is the one.
This is the one. Mana quickly skips through the animations of the lower rarity characters. She's like spamming. She's like, until she's met with the golden animation. A familiar face pops out as Haruka once again evades being summoned.
No! Why?
Haruka-chan, why? Haruka-chan, why? The audible squeak of the chair can be heard as Mana's model falls backward until she reaches the limit of her motion range. Like that. Everybody's just spamming the Mana cry emote, while others are revealing in Mana's revealing in Mana's gotcha. Are revealing in Mana's gotcha suffering. Can't say I feel any different. Mana's frozen model indicates that the real-life person is still sulking back in her chair and hasn't entered the visual range of her motion. Like this. Wait. What the frick? My freaking model can track me this far. God dang. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that good. Okay, let me scoot on back. Suddenly, the squeaking of a chair can be heard as Mana's model starts moving again. You know what? That's alright. That was just the expected value. That just means I'm below average in terms of luck. That happens. You know what they say about the sunk cost truth? Can't let that money I just spent go to waste. I'm pretty sure that's called sunk cost fallacy. Let me turn the display off so I can charge more gems. The game display turns back as soon as the sounds... the game display turns black as the sounds of a plastic card can be heard being dropped on the table. Mana starts humming to herself happily, as if to point out the irony of the large amount of money that can be dropped so casually on gacha games.
I'm gonna spend so much money on this game.
The game display returns right where it had been when it had been disconnected.
Haruka-chan will be mine.
Minutes passed as the summons are quickly used in succession without any sightings of a golden portal. Mana doesn't say anything, but every 10 pull that is used without a 5-star, Mana closes her eyes, tilts her head upward and slowly and silently to reflect her agony. Wait, why? Okay, wait. For some reason, my model doesn't close my eyes when I turn up.
Pain.
That's the only word that comes from Mana in the past 50 summons. As she uses her second to last 10 pull without a veil, she gives her more exaggerated, silent display of pain yet.
Last 10 pull. That's okay. I still got another 10 pull. Surely this will be the last one.
You can make it through this, Mana. This is painful to watch, but it's also so funny to see her exaggerated reactions. It looks like the life got sucked out of her. Reminds me of Kagurazaka. You think? I wonder why. A golden portal appears. What the frick did I just say? A golden portal appears as Mana widens her eyes and leans forward.
This is it. This is the one.
The sounds of Mana mashing her screen could be heard as she quickly skips through the animations. She's like... On her 9th summon, she is met again with a familiar face.
No!
Mana once again sinks backwards as the familiar image of the character, Yui, populates the screen.
Haruka-chan, why?
Waves of emotions and the word pain surge through the chat window.
I guess it wasn't meant to be. Maybe we were just...
Mana transitions to the next screen while talking. A golden glow appears with a new image.
Haruka-chan.
Mana repeatedly starts clapping and drumming on the desk to express her excitement without damaging anything.
Oh, you did love me after all. Come here. Mwah.
Oh, wait.
Mwah. Mwah.
The sounds of kissing that are uncomfortably close. The sounds of kissing that are uncomfortably close to a microphone can be heard through the stream. I chuckle at how Mana has made the polling session out to be some sort of emotional journey for her.
You really did come home after all. Time to drop every resource I have into her.
Mana deftly navigates through the array of menu options to reach the section to grow characters.
There we go. And this too? There's something I wanted to mention since I've been seeing it come up while I was looking this game up. Please don't whale shame. People value this differently. People value things differently and could have no problem spending money on something they enjoy because they think it's worth it. If someone casually decides it's worth to spend X amount of money on for a Y% chance to get something they want, and they're not compromising other things that they might value more, then that's completely fine. Don't shame them because they decided to spend a bunch of money on just a video game or anything similar. That's just being insensitive to our subject experiences. It's okay to spend money on things we enjoy. I'm not trying to promote gacha addiction to the stream through my own spending. I thought this was worth it for me to do as content and as for my own enjoyment. Even if I didn't get what I want, I wouldn't have regretted it because I consciously just
Jesus. Fudge. Sorry about that. Jesus, I don't know what came over me.
Even if I don't get what I wanted, I wouldn't have regretted it because I consciously decided it was worth it to spend this money on the chance to get what I want. Of course, people can get addicted and end up spending money that they otherwise think is better used on other things, but they can't stop themselves. But we can't know for sure until we get a bigger picture. I don't see it in the community really, but I see it a lot elsewhere on the internet. Let's all try to be more mindful of others' experiences and values, okay?
That was a sudden, but not completely out of nowhere. I see it as well on the internet all the time. It's not just gacha games, but it applies to a lot of other hobbies. I think most people would scoff at the amount of money I spend on merchandise and donating, but it's what I enjoy, and I don't regret it.
Okay, all done. Let's use her in some missions now.
Sorry, the inner demon came out.
After navigating through the menu options for the mission screens, the screen is soon filled with tiled spaces to reveal a turn-based grid system. Mana effortlessly.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Anyways, as I was saying,
Mana effortlessly.
Well, please let me talk.
Mana effortless.
Brain, please.
Let the sentence go through my head and speak at the same time. Mana effortlessly starts placing units on the board with intent. Hasn't she only started recently? I guess she's always been good at grasping game concepts. I quickly glance over at the chat window to see people are already trying to backseat by telling her what to use other units. Guys, I've already told you this before. It's much more productive to frame your views in a way that's constructive rather than trying to tell someone that what they're doing is wrong. Instead of saying, that unit is bad, place that other one. You could say something like, I think this unit is not optimal for this level because it specializes in long range while the map design is more compact, as well as it having less synergy with my other units. That way, we're understanding why something might not be optimal instead of pushing views on each other without any reasoning. As always, Mana surprises me with how adept she is at handling issues. I guess that's why she's a top VTuber. Always composed and strong-minded, without being too pushy when she can be, or when she should be. Mana manages to clear the levels rewind that. Fudge. Mana manages to clear the level with relative ease while regularly interacting with chat. This continues on for about an hour and a half. That should be enough content that I can do right now without refilling on energy. I think I'll move on to reading super chats and just hang out for a bit. Okay, first off is Mana-chan. Wait, Mana-fan no 2211 san. I love this game. I love this game. I'm so glad you got sponsored. I'm looking forward to how you play. Aw, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of different approaches to reading donation messages, especially depending on the streaming platform, but I'm surprised someone as big as Mana still reads out every single super chat. It honestly seems like a ton of work, and I can see why VTubers wouldn't, depending on their approach.
but it really does help the community feel closer with her. The super chat reading continues on with Mana able to provide actual responses to any questions or inquiries that were thrown at her. Next we have Johnson247. Oh, for frick's sake. Next we have Johnson2427 San. Mana, I wanted to send a super chat to tell you how much your streams mean to me. I'm going through a really, really rough time right now, and you've been a light that shines through the darkness. You saved me. I don't think I would still be around if it weren't for you, so thank you.
Oh boy, it's one of those messages. I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. He probably thinks that they might be flattered in a way for being such an important part of his life, or that his feelings are so strong that he can't contain it. But nobody wants to have to take the burden on being the only hope for someone. It's just too overbearing.
Johnson-san, I'm really glad my streams could be a place of solace for you. But that little bit of light is the only thing I can really provide. The only person that can save you is yourself. I don't have the power to save anybody. Heck, I don't even think I have powers to save myself.
Okay, then.
I really do hope you find the strength to turn things around.
Huh? What did she mean by that? Yeah, yo, girl, you okay, Mana? You going through some stuff? You need someone there for you? You okay? Chad's just as confused as I am.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'm here to try and spread smiles as best as I can by sharing the things I love. We never know what anybody behind the screen might be going through.
Yo, okay. Is this girl okay?
But I wish for this to continue being a place that everybody can come for the comfort through whatever tough times you might be going through.
That's just like Mana to say. Oh, that's just like Mana to say. She continues to be a pillar of support for so many people. That strength is what makes so many people look up to her. But I'm still wondering what she meant by when she said she doesn't have the power to save herself.
Alright, next up is...
Mana continued to read the super chats for about an hour until she was finished with the last one.
I think that's the last one. I think I'm going to call it for a night. I think I'm going to call it for tonight now. This was a fun stream, but I gotta get some things done. I gotta get some things ready for some stuff tomorrow. Don't forget about my anniversary coming up. Oyasumana. Bye bye.
You can only save yourself, huh? I don't know if that's entirely true to my own experience. I'm not a strong person. I wasn't able to save myself. I had to turn to God dang. I had to turn to... Why can I not read this one sentence? God dang it. I had to turn to VTubers for comfort. There's no way Mana could feel as powerless as I do. I mean, look how much influence she has and how many people love her. How can she be someone who isn't strong enough to save herself? In the back of my mind, I knew what it was that I was suddenly wishing for. Stop. There's no way I could ever be someone who could save someone like Mana. That's just conceited and self-righteous. These are the kinds of thoughts that I wish I wouldn't have. Why am I such a hypocrite? Wanting to be someone that can save others when I have nothing to offer? My thoughts are interrupted by the notification sound on my phone. Oh yeah, I forgot that Kagurazaka would be messaging me. Didn't miss me too much, didn't miss me too much, did you? No. Harsh. Oh.
Harsh. Is tomorrow at 2 p.m. fine with you?
Yeah, that's okay.
There's a classroom, room 4202, in the economics building in the west wing of campus at Namazu. That nobody ever checks. I usually hang out there by myself when I want a place to sit down and think. The doors should be open for summer courses, but most people should be gone for break. That okay with you?
Yeah.
Alright, don't forget the manga volumes, or you'll regret it.
Okay.
You alright?
I realize I've been letting my mood show over text.
Such a stupid mistake. I've got Kagurazaka worrying about someone like me. Oh, sorry. Nothing happened. I guess this just shows how little I text. How dumb of me. There is no response back. I sat in my chair, staring at my phone for a good minute. Suddenly, my phone starts ringing. It's Kagurazaka. I paused for a second to process what's happening. After realizing what was happening, I quickly answered the call as to not make her wait. Kagurazaka? Hey. What's up? Is there a reason you called? Oh, I just wanted to confirm something for tomorrow and figured it was easier to call. Sure, what's up? Well, I first wanted to ask, how was Mana's stream? Well, it was great as always. She's as kind, funny, as strong as she always was. I see. There was nothing you found disappointing? Disappointing? Like what? I don't know. Anything, I guess. Not really. It's hard to imagine that I would end up being disappointed with her stream. I see. So it wasn't my fault. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing. So, what's been going on with you, besides the stream? I immediately recalled the thoughts I was having before being messaged by Kagurazaka. There's no way I could burden Kagurazaka with something as insignificant as that. My problems are not worth her concern or time. Nothing much. I was just feeling tired. Say, have you ever thought about how contradictory it is for people who are closer to rely on each other more? That doesn't really sound contradictory to me. People are going to rely on each other more if they're closer, no? I don't mean it like that. I'm talking about how people who are closer tend to rely on each other more, but by relying on them, they're also placing some of their burden onto them. Which is the last thing someone would want to do to others they care about, no? Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, that is true. By getting closer, you become more inclined to do something that you wouldn't want to do to something you care about. Oh. By getting closer, you become more inclined to do something that you wouldn't want to do to someone that you care about. It almost seems self-damaging. Yeah. The only person I can remember burdening like that is my older sister. I care about her a lot, and she's always checking up on me. But I ended up not being able to hide my emotional state too well in the past, and I ended up causing her to worry about me. Now she blames herself for not being able to help me. And I hate myself for that. Why am I telling her this? We just had a conversation about burdening others, and now I'm telling her about my problems. Technically she was the one who asked, but I didn't have to give any details. But it's weird, and I feel oddly at peace sharing this information with Kagurazaka. Your sister sounds like a kind person. She really is, which is honestly all the more reason that I shouldn't be wasting her time. She really is, which is honestly all the more reason that I shouldn't be wasting her time and energy with my insignificant issues. Come on, I told you this before. Your struggles don't matter to you, don't they? Yeah, I remember. But I don't think it matters when they're significant or not. I don't think it matters whether they're... Oh my god! Can I just read one line without freaking stuttering? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember, but I don't think it matters whether they're significant or not. I still wouldn't want to burden her either way. I feel the same way. I've made the mistake of sharing my burdens with someone I've cared deeply about in the past. Things changed for me, and I just ended up causing them pain. My very existence became a source of resentment. But the sad part is, they did nothing wrong, and I don't blame them. It was just a natural feeling that came about. What hurt the most is they still treated me with kindness and wanted to keep associating with me afterwards. I couldn't bear to continue causing them pain. Kagurazaka seemed like she wanted to continue, but stopped herself.
As it is, she told me more about herself than she ever done in our previous conversations. Sorry, I said too much. I didn't mean to bother you with that. No, that's alright. But doesn't that mean you care about me since you didn't want to burden me with that? Good one. I can't help but break a smile despite the tone of conversation. Say, you wouldn't consider us close, would you? Well, it's only been 2 days since we met, and we haven't really talked too much. I think so too, so I guess what I want to say is, if there's anything you want to talk about, and you don't want to burden somebody you're close with, I don't mind listening to it, if it makes you feel better. I can't guarantee that I'll have any answers though. You know, I think that may be the most unique way I've ever seen someone be thoughtful. Hey, well, sorry for being weird. No, I'm actually really thankful. And I find it kind of refreshing. Most people I know would have just told me to not hesitate to rely on them, and I wouldn't be able to tell them, I wouldn't be able to tell if they were just trying to be nice or not. Well, maybe I was just trying to be nice when I'm not. It doesn't really seem that way to me. But thanks. The same goes for you though. I'm open to listening to anything. Okay, get ready for my life story in 3, 2, 1. Wait, I think that's going a bit too fast. I heard Kagurazaka give an audible laugh despite her pulling the phone away from her face. Maybe you'll get my life story at a higher bond level. I don't think I want to know what bond level you're going to require of me to get that. Don't worry, there's always a pay-to-win option. Yeah, something gotcha is an evil something Yuri-chan wasn't going to wait for her next banner. Looks like you already know my life story. That's how you're defining your life? I hear another series of muffled laughs coming from the other end of the line. No, not really, but really, thanks. It's kind of weird. I usually wouldn't share anything about my past or want to burden anybody. But there was a bit of comfort in sharing that part about my past I mentioned earlier, even if it was really vague. I feel the same way. Maybe it's because we both know that we don't want to burden others. You're saying it's about the mutual understanding? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But thanks. I'm feeling a lot better now. Oh, so you really were bothered by something? Oh, so you really were bothered by something? No. I was just feeling a little less tired is all. I sure wish I could say the same about my own fatigue. You're welcome. I really don't do anything though. I don't even know what you're going through, and even if I did, I don't think I would have the strength to help you. That reminds me of what Mana said, that she doesn't have the strength to save anyone, even herself. Was that actual Mana saying that? What do you mean? Nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was definitely something. It's getting kind of late, so let's talk some more tomorrow. I'll make sure to bring your postcard. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Sure, thanks. Oh yeah. You called because you mentioned you wanted to confirm something for tomorrow? What was it? Oh, that. Are you fine with that Are you fine with the agreed upon meeting time and place? Yeah. Cool. See you tomorrow then. Oh, come on. She didn't call you just for that. Wait, that's it? Yeah? Something wrong? I mean, it's not that there's anything wrong. You know what? Never mind. I think I get it. I shouldn't really waste her consideration. Oh yeah, I also wanted to apologize to her. Oh, and one more thing before you go. I wanted to apologize in case I said anything out of line before you left earlier. Oh, don't worry. You didn't say anything out of line. It's not anything wrong with you. It's just me. Huh? Night. Before I can say anything, I hear the sound of the call hanging up. I get up from my chair and drag myself to bed. I stare at the ceiling of my room blankly, talking to the. I stare at the ceiling of my room, blankly talking in the monochromatic view. The first glance of Kagurazaka's personal experience weighed on my mind. So Kagurazaka ended up becoming a source of resentment for people she cared about? And those people still wish to associate with her despite that resentment? That doesn't sound right. Why would you want to keep associating with someone that you resent? And I wonder what happened afterwards. If Kagurazaka thought she was causing them pain just by existing, then what would she do? I don't really want to think about that. If she felt like her actions caused pain to the people that she cared about, and I can't imagine that feeling too great for her either. I wonder if she hates herself because of it? Every glimpse I get into Kagurazaka's thoughts, the more confused I get. Let's just go to sleep for tomorrow. Alright, that feels like a good place to end it. So, wow, this game is really making me think. Alright, let's save the game real quick. Let's go back to the title screen. Wow. Let's listen to this song while I give my thoughts about this. So, VTuber Connect. Wow, this game. Why this game hits. Oh, let me turn up the music a bit. Man, this game it kind of hits close to home, honestly. A lot of what they're saying is actually kind of relatable and dang. Just dang. But I really like this game. I really like what it's talking about and all the things it has, and wow, it's really making me think. You know what? Let me get real for a second here. I think we only live one life, right? And that one life, you gotta make sure you make the most of it, right? So, I'd say, go for your dreams, you know? Do what you're passionate about, and maybe sometimes people may not like that, but it's okay. It's what makes you happy. And as long as it's not affecting or hurting anybody else, or should I just say hurting anybody else, go for it. I mean, heck, I stream. There's barely any people in here, but I still love it. And it's what I dream of doing. So, what I'm trying to say is, work towards your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. And, you know, get to where you want to be. I know it can be hard sometimes with, you know, everybody, life weighing you down, and maybe people don't support you, but, you know, you got one life. You gotta make it count, right? So, work towards what you want to do. Work towards your goals. And you know what? When you do make it, if you make it, good job. But if you don't make it, at least you're having fun doing it, right? Because I'd rather live life having fun than work, do stuff that I wouldn't like doing. So, but yeah, this game is freaking awesome so far. I really love how it's making me think, and all the philosophy and how the characters are going through their issues and all their stuff, and it's just the music and the art and the story. It's just beautiful, and honestly, I can't wait to continue playing more. So, who knows? Maybe I'll play it this week, next week, maybe in a couple days. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really want to complete this game, but for now, I'm gonna sign off. It's been a couple hours, and in those couple hours, I've had a lot of fun playing. So, anyways, this has been Rancor.
and I'm glad you guys have made it to the end, if you guys even seen this. But I do want to say, a lot of this game has a lot of truths. And yeah, so I'll catch you all next time. Maybe next time when I play this game. Next stream, whatever I'm doing. Hope you guys are all doing okay. And I hope you guys, whatever issues you guys are going through, I hope that I'm at least, helping you, if a bit, But without further ado, this has been Rancor, and I'll see you all next time. Ding.